Hey, I'm Bill Kleines here with Presta, and I'd like to introduce to you Chris Metcalf with Flex.
How you
Chris,
doing?
How you doing?
Appreciate having me in.
Thanks for coming.
Definitely.
So what do you got for us today?
Well, we're just here, talking about our relationship with your system and our product. We're showing some new products and talking about some exciting things, some of the new cordless things that we launched at SEMA, and kind of just introducing that to you and your customer base.
Awesome.
One of the mainstay products that you guys use with the Presta system is the Beast, the XC3401. We call it the Beast because it is what it is.
Yep.
It's one of those units. It's kind of in between that rotary and that free spinning orbital. This is a forced action orbital.
Yep.
Maybe how does that work with your system?
So it actually works really well with our system because a lot of the people transferring over to an orbital are coming from a rotary. So the forced action gives them the power that they, expect, and the oscillating movement actually gives us a finish that is hard to beat. It's super easy to replicate. So you can do it time and time again.
The biggest thing with this forced action, the question I get all the time, is how you're not able to stall the unit.
Right.
A lot of times, people in this industry, when you mention that it's an orbital product, most of the orbital units are free spinning orbitals that are on the market, and it's very easy to stall the unit where it's just vibrating on the surface. With this unit, the nice thing about it, you can really, if you need to do some cutting or some actual little bit harder working, area, you're able to apply that pressure with this unit.
Right. Yeah, this will actually really get in there and cut. And I actually describe it as, consider a free spinning orbital like an open rear end in a car versus posi traction.
Okay.
This has like posi traction. It's got the power. It's going to spin both tires.
Yeah.
It can get in there and get the job done.
Yeah, for sure. And I hate to use this word, but it is a goof-proof tool. And the reason what I mean by that is technically you and I can get on the car like we will here in a little bit, and we're going to perform basically the same process with your system. We're going to cut with the paste product, and then we're going to finish out with the same unit, and it's very easy to use.
Yeah, we are. We're trying to achieve the same thing, a one-step solution.
So another unit that we have on the table here, which is exciting, and this goes along with the new system that you have.
Yes.
This is our 3-inch. It is a free spinning 12 millimeter throw, but this one you have to pull this unit out and physically try it, because what was the first thing you said when you tried this? This has a lot of power.
Yes.
For any 3-inch that's on the market, there is nothing comparable on the market to this 3-inch. And the only way you're going to see that is by asking your Presta salesperson to show you this unit. It is a great unit, and it has so much power. Most people like to use it on like 3 and 4, but when you get it up on 6, we'll show you on the car.
Yeah.
It's not. You're not going to stall the pad from spinning. And what's the system you have here?
So this is actually the paste paint finishing system designed to go with the 3-inch tool. And we specifically, show it with the Flex just because it complements the system so well. And because power, speed, efficiency.
What are the different products and the pads we have in the system?
So we've got, our paste system just brought over into the 3-inch. So we've got our heavy, our medium, and our polish. All of which with the color coordinating pads. We do have the purple pad still there as well, for those extra hard clears. You're right.
Yeah, very aggressive. And with the power that this has, it's able to work, isn't it?
Yeah, you can cut, you can finish. It's the big kit condensed into a 3-inch system. There's these new cars have a lot of tight areas on them, and being able to get into a nice tight area, or if you're in a paint and body shop, to de-nib. This is a great tool. You can keep your working space.
I'm looking at the car that we're getting ready to work on, and the columns, the door jambs. There's so many areas, and if your customer is paying for that high-end detail and they want the entire car touched, every aspect of the car touched, all the curves we're looking at, that 3-inch is really what you need to do those areas.
Yeah, and I tell people all the time, you don't look at a toolbox of a mechanic and see one screwdriver. You see a bunch.
Yeah.
Because you need more than one tool to do a job sometimes. So while the Beast is great and we all love it, sometimes we need something tight to get in a tight little corner. And, you don't want a weird focal point of, hey, this spot's not done and the rest of the car's great.
I call it adding to your arsenal. I've heard that in the industry from maybe Mike Phillips or Rennie Doyle out in the market when they do their presentations. But that arsenal. That's, all you're doing is adding to your arsenal. This is the best place to start. If you're just getting started, you got to have a 3401 in your arsenal. But adding this 3-inch would just be something that, for certain jobs, it's something you need.
Absolutely.
What about the cordless stuff that we have on the table here? We've got a lot of new things. This is a brand new unit we showed at SEMA for the first time this year. This is something that I'm introducing to Presta today. It's a forced action cordless unit. So I know you're excited to try this on the car here in a little bit, but it's making that same motion, forced action, in that cordless aspect. So we'll have fun playing with this.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is a really neat piece of equipment.
And then our rotary. You guys also sell the PE14 in the corded version. We've now put a different drive system on here, and this is the battery-powered cordless system for rotary polishing. And we'll get to play on the car with this as well. Cool.
So I know you've got one other really exciting piece out that a lot of people have been kind of excited about. So why don't you tell us about it?
This is one of the new buzz things that's on the market right now. These just became available at all of our U.S. distributors. You guys have this available through your system, your network. So make sure you get a hold of your Presta rep and ask about this type of stuff. But this unit here is a new blower. I mean, it's got some power. I don't want to mess his hair up, so I didn't go any higher. But the bottom line, this blower is great for ceramic coatings, which the car behind us has been coated. We'll hit a couple areas on the car, and you'll really see how you're able to move that water off of the paint surface and get in the nooks and crannies, because we all know on certain cars there's that one spot where you get those water drips after you've dried the car off. Well, with this, you're able to get that water out of those areas.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm excited.
Yeah. Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming.